Hi, I'm Ben with Heirloom Roses. I'm going to walk through the simple steps of preparing your rose for winter. I'm standing in front of the Chicago Peace Rose. We've let it go and it's kind of grown out. We haven't done any pruning to it here at the end of the summer into fall now. And you can see it's looking a little disheveled. It's got some yellow leaves, some blooms are still left on it, and it's kind of sad to cut those back, but it's going to get too cold and those aren't going to finish out. So we're going to walk through how to do this and how to kind of get things all ready so that you're ready to prune in early spring, late winter. So you can see I'm holding a hedge trimmer here and some long handle pruners. There's two ways to do this. I'm going to show you the way with a hedge pruner. And I know that some people won't want to prune their roses that way, but what I want to show you is how effective it can be to use a hedge pruner, and your roses are tough and they'll withstand that really well. Let's get started. So I'm going to cut this rose back to 2 feet using these hedge pruners. It's a good manageable size for this rose to go through the winter and be stable until we do a full pruning later in the spring. And I've got a big cane here in the middle. It's a little too big for this pruner that I've got, so we'll just cut that one by hand. Now we have this rose down to a good manageable size, and the only thing I would recommend doing from here is just cleaning out all the cut material. And if you'd like to pull off dead leaves, you certainly can do that, but it really won't hurt the rose if you just want to leave those in place. But we'll go ahead and just clean this up, get everything out of here, and get it to a more manageable, cleaned up condition. Roses are, they're naturally gonna go into a dormant cycle. Their leaves will die back and all fall off anyway. And so that will just happen, and so you don't have to pick all the leaves off. I'm just picking off the yellow ones to make it look a little bit better. Now, that's all you have to do. This rose is in a good place to just overwinter now, as far as cutting back. Now, the only other thing I would recommend if you're in really cold climates is to go ahead and mulch up your roses with some sort of good organic mulch all around the base. On these own root roses, you can really mulch them high and it won't hurt anything. It will protect the roots and just give that rose a little more cushion against the cold, and it will withstand winter better. Moving into the spring, you can kind of pull that mulch back, but if you get growth from the roots, that's all good on an own root rose. Remember, that's true to form. It's the same. It's not rootstock, it's the roots of the plant coming up and producing more of the plant, so it's really good and healthy. Okay, the last and final step is to use a good dormant spray on your roses. This is a fungicide that will kill any fungal bacteria that's living on the plant and really clean it up and get it into a good state so that it's ready to start growing in the spring. We have a liquid cop that we use, or a Dr. Earth organic, and both of those are great solutions. This one's better for dormant spray. This one's more for an actively growing plant, but both of those will do fine this time of year. Make sure you read the instructions very carefully on these and apply them just like the instructions say. You'll be off to a great start. So this rose is all cut back and ready for winter. And you're going to want to do a full and complete pruning late winter, early spring. To see our 5 steps of pruning, look at the video right here or find it in the comment section. That's it. You could do more to this rose, but you really don't have to. Keep it really simple. If you've got a lot of roses in your yard, this is a good way to just get them cut back for the winter and off to a great start for the spring. For more information on growing roses and to find own root roses for your garden, visit us at heirloomroses.com.